The cold of the cryopod bites your skin. You gasp for air in the darkness. The metal floor is freezing against your bare feet. This old freighter groans around you. It sleeps in the dark of the outer rim. You are a courier here, but your memory is full of holes. You forgot the package details. That is a bad start to a Tuesday. The hull pulses with a rhythmic beat. It whispers of a job left undone. You stumble toward the pilot seat. The leather is cracked and worn. You swipe the dust off the dashboard. The main power struggles to wake up. It coughs and sputters like an old man. Finally, the lights flicker on. They reveal the rusted interior of your home. You check the cargo manifest on the screen. It is corrupted. Of course it is corrupted. Nothing ever works on the first try. You tap the screen hard. A fractured data packet flickers there. It demands a destination. You feel a pull in your gut. A distant colony is yearning for your cargo. You can almost hear them pleading. The coordinates lock in. It is a long way from here. You engage the sublight engines. The ship shudders as it moves. You are moving toward a nebula. The view screen shows a mist. It is a cloud of gas and dust. It shimmers with unknown energies. This is a dangerous place. Hostile patrols hide in that soup. You dim the cabin lights. Your ship hums low. You prepare to slip through unseen. It is time to be a ghost. The sensors pick up movement. Shadows dance in the gas clouds. You hold your breath. The steering yoke is slick in your hands. You drift past a massive sensor buoy. It does not see you. You are good at this. You have always been the quiet one. A sudden crackle breaks the silence. Static fills the bridge. Ancient transmitters wake up. They speak with the voice of the elder ones. The sound makes your teeth ache. They warn of a looming siege. A storm approaches the distant colony. Their words are heavy with fear. They stir a lingering oath within you. You promised to help them once. That memory is coming back now. It hits you like a brick. You swore to protect their sky. The static fades away. You are alone in the dark again. But now you have a purpose. Red lights flash everywhere. The stealth drive fails. That is just typical luck. Enemy drones materialize from the mist. Their hulls look scarred. They have seen countless battles. You slam the throttle forward. The engines roar in protest. You chase a rift ahead. It promises safety from the lasers. Bolts of plasma fly past your window. One scrapes the shield generator. Sparks fly from the console. You bank hard to the left. The drones are fast, but you are desperate. That makes you faster. You dive into the rift. The stars stretch into lines. The enemy fire cannot follow you here. The rift spits you out. You drift near an outpost. It looks abandoned. You dock to check for repairs. The airlock hisses open. Inside are star science relics. They glow with soft light. This is ancient tech. It hints at power capable of changing a galaxy. You grab a glowing canister. It might fit your engine core. You need all the speed you can get. A shadow moves in the corner. You reach for your blaster. It is a lone traitor. He holds up his hands. He offers you an alliance. He knows a faster route. It will cost you credits. You do not have many credits. You look at his grin. He looks like he would sell his own mother. But you need to be fast. The promise of return burns bright. You nod your head slowly. You transfer the funds. He sends a map to your console. You hope he is honest. You undock from the station. The map leads through an asteroid field. This is not a shortcut. This is a suicide run. The rocks are too dense. You cannot fly through this. Your ship's core overloads. You have an idea. It is a stupid idea, but it might work. You push the core output to max. It whines in pain. You dump the energy into the shields. A pulse ripples outward. It rends the nearby asteroids. The shockwave clears a path. Rocks shatter into dust. You fly through the cloud. That was a close call. You wipe sweat from your brow. You check the logs again. Hidden files unlock. They reveal a covenant. Your ancestors made a pact. They swore to protect the colony. This cargo is a secret weapon. It is their only hope. The mission is personal now. You are bound by blood. You check the cargo hold. The crate is still sealed. It hums with power. You are getting close now. The colony is one jump away. The radar pings loud. Void Riders descend on you. Their weapons hum with cold fire. They want your cargo. You weave through debris. You spin the ship hard. You hope the ambush falters. You are a slippery target. They fire tracking missiles. You deploy countermeasures. Flares light up the dark. The missiles chase the heat. They explode harmlessly behind you. You laugh a little. That was actually fun. You engage the jump drive. You arrive at the destination. A signal cuts the static. A resonant beacon activates. It guides you to a moon. It is a sanctuary. The tone sounds like a song. It echoes familiar lullabies of home. You feel a lump in your throat. You are almost there. You follow the song. You land on the surface. The dust settles around the landing gear. Soldiers run to meet you. They look tired and scared. You open the cargo ramp. The seal finally cracks. It reveals essential supplies. There are power cells inside. This is for survival. Delivering them could end the siege. You help them unload the crates. The commander shakes your hand. He looks like he might cry. You plug the cells in. The defenses ignite. A blaze of light erupts. It shoots into the sky. It repels the enemy fleet. They run from the fire. Your timing was decisive. The siege is broken. Cheers ring out. You watch the enemy retreat. The sky is clear again. You did good work today. You walk back to your ship. The mission is complete. You chart a course homeward. The engines purr happily. The stars seem nearer. They bear hope for you. You dock at the main station. People greet you as a legend. They buy you drinks. You smile at the praise. But the wind carries whispers. There is another unsent parcel. A courier never stops. The journey never truly ends. You wake up the next day. The cycle starts again. You check the message board. A new job is waiting. It pays double. You cannot say no to that. You fire up the engines. The void calls your name. You are the courier who delivers, no matter what stands in your way. The freighter rumbles into the black. You check your supplies. You are out of coffee. That is a tragedy. You will have to improvise. The stars guide you. You are free here. This is the life you chose. You would not trade it. Not for all the gold in the core. You fly past a binary star. The light is beautiful. It reminds you of old Earth. You wonder if it is still there. Maybe one day you will look, but not today. Today you have work. The cargo is heavy. It shifts in the hold. You secure the straps. A warning light blinks. The oil pressure is low. You kick the console. The light goes off. That is how you fix things. Mechanics is easy. You lean back in the chair. You set the autopilot. You close your eyes for a moment. You dream of open skies. The radio crackles again. It's a distress call. Someone is stranded. They're off your path. But you are a hero now. You change course. You cannot leave them there. That is not who you are. The courier helps everyone, even the idiots who run out of fuel. You find the stranded ship. It's a small yacht. Rich kids from the Corps. They look terrified. You tow them to safety. They offer you money. You take it. You're not a charity. You buy more coffee. It tastes like mud, but it's hot. You continue your journey. The galaxy is big. There are always new places. You see a planet made of glass. You see a star that sings. You record it all. You are a witness to wonders. Your logbook fills up. You are writing a story. It's a good story. You encounter a blockade. The local law is strict. They want to search your ship. You hide the special cargo. You smile at the officer. He looks suspicious. You tell him a joke. He does not laugh. He is a tough audience. But he lets you pass. You breathe a sigh of relief. That was too close. You need better hiding spots. You reach the next drop. It is a mining rig. The workers are angry. They want their supplies. You deliver the food. They cheer for you. They give you raw ore. It is heavy but valuable. You store it in the hold. Your ship is getting heavy. You need to sell this stuff. You find a market hub. It is crowded and loud. You haggle with a merchant. He tries to cheat you. You know the prices. You get a good deal. You feel proud. You upgrade your engines. Now you are faster. You paint the hull. It looks less rusted. You are moving up in the world. You get a call from the elder ones. They have a new task. It is dangerous. It involves a black hole. You hesitate, but the pay is legendary. You accept the mission. You fly to the event horizon. The gravity is crushing. You have to be precise. You drop a probe. It collects data. You pull away hard. The ship groans. You escape the pull. You deliver the data. The Elder Ones are pleased. They give you a new title. You are a Star Walker. It sounds fancy. It does not pay the bills, but it opens doors. You get access to new lanes. You travel faster than light. You see the universe blur. It is a rush. You are addicted to the speed. You meet other couriers. You share stories. They talk about the ghost ship. They say it eats travelers. You laugh it off. You do not believe in ghosts until you see it. It is a hulk of metal. It floats in the void. It has no lights. You scan it. There are no life signs, but something is moving. You decide to leave. You are brave, not stupid. You fly away fast. You check your rear view. It is gone. You shudder. Space is full of mysteries. You stick to the lanes. You deliver a package to a queen. She lives on a water world. Her palace floats. She is beautiful and scary. She gives you a medal. It is made of pearl. You hang it in the cockpit. It catches the light. It reminds you of the ocean. You miss the sea. You have not touched ground in months. Your legs are weak. You land on a garden world. The gravity is normal. You walk on grass. It feels strange. You smell flowers. You eat fresh fruit. It is paradise. You consider staying, but the sky calls you back. You cannot stay in one place. You are a wanderer. You launch again. The familiar hum comforts you. You are back in the womb. The ship protects you. You check the nav computer. The next job is far. It is on the edge of space, the unknown regions. Few go there. The maps are blank. You like the challenge. You pack extra fuel. You check your weapons. You are ready for anything. You fly into the dark. The stars thin out. It is lonely out here. You talk to the ship. It does not answer. You see strange shapes, creatures that live in space. They are massive. They eat starlight. You fly quiet. You do not disturb them. You reach the outpost. It is a research station. The scientists are weird. They speak in riddles. You give them the parts. They give you a glowing rock. They say it is luck. You put it on the dash. It glows blue. You hope it is not radioactive. You head back to civilization. The journey is long. You listen to old music. You think about your parents. They would be proud. You arrive at a busy port. You see a familiar face. It is the trader. He waves at you. He has a new ship. He must have scammed someone. You buy him a drink. He tells you a secret. A war is brewing. The factions are restless. You need to be careful. You take note of his warning. You upgrade your shields. You buy a better blaster. You are not a soldier, but you will defend your ship. You get a contract from the military. They need ammo delivered. It is a hot zone. You ask for hazard pay. They agree. You fly into the war zone. Lasers light up the dark. Ships explode around you. You dodge the debris. You land on a carrier. The deck is chaos. You unload the crates. The soldiers cheer. You refuel and leave. You do not like war. It is messy. You get paid a lot. You fix up the ship. You'd add a coffee maker. It is the best upgrade. You brew a fresh cup. It tastes like heaven. You sit in the chair. You watch the stars drift. You are happy. You are the master of your fate. You get a message from an old friend. He is in trouble. He is in prison. He needs bail. You sigh. You fly to the prison planet. You pay the fine. He is grateful. He joins your crew. Now you have a co-pilot. He talks too much, but he is good company. You take on bigger jobs. You haul heavy machinery. You tow asteroids. You are a team. The work is easier. You make more money. You buy a second ship. You hire a pilot. You are starting a fleet. You are a business owner. But you still fly. You cannot give up the seat. You love the view. You lead the fleet. You take the hardest jobs. You are famous in the sector, the Courier King. It has a nice ring. You deliver hope. You deliver life. You are important. One day you get a strange signal. It is from Earth, the old home. It has been silent for centuries. You decide to investigate. You leave the fleet. You fly alone. It is a long trip. You cross the spiral arm. You see the yellow sun. It looks small. You approach the planet. It is green and blue. It is healing. People are there. They have rebuilt. They welcome you. You are a traveler from the stars. You tell them stories. They listen with wide eyes. You give them tech. You help them reconnect. You are a bridge. You link the old and new. You stay for a while. You breathe the air. You swim in the ocean. It is cold and salty. It feels right. But the stars call again. You cannot stay forever. You say goodbye. You promise to return. You launch into the sky. The blue marble fades. You are back in the black. You check the board. A colony needs medicine. It is a rush job. You smile. You engage the drive. The stars streak by. You are the courier. You never stopped. You never will. The galaxy is waiting. There are packages to deliver. There are people to save. You have fuel in the tank. You have a friend in the seat. You have a song on the radio. Life is good. You fly past a nebula. It looks like a hand. It waves at you. You wave back. You are crazy, but you are free. The engine hums a tune. It knows the way. You lean back. You watch the universe unfold. It is a beautiful show. And you have the best seat in the house. The comms beep. Another job. You tap the screen. Coordinates received. You adjust the course. The ship turns. The thrusters flare. You are gone in a flash. Just a streak of light. A legend in the dark. The void is your home. The ship is your body. The cargo is your heart. You carry it with care. You deliver it with pride. You are the lifeblood of the stars. Without you, it stops. So you keep moving. You keep flying. You keep living. The radar shows clear. The path is open. You push the speed. The G-force hits you. It feels like a hug. You are alive. You are the courier. And you have a delivery to make. The destination is ahead. The future is bright. You chase the horizon. It runs away from you. But you are fast. You will catch it. Someday. Until then, you fly. You enjoy the ride. You are the starborn, the void rider, the legend. And you are just getting started. The end is a new beginning. The road goes on forever. You check the time. You are ahead of schedule. That is a first. You slow down a bit. You enjoy the view. A comet passes by. It has a long tail. It is ice and dust. You take a picture. You will show the crew. They will like it. You are close to the drop. You see the lights. It is a city in space. It floats on gravity rings. It is huge. Millions live there. They are waiting for you. You hail the tower. They give you a lane. You guide the ship in. You land smooth. The clamps lock down. The engines wind down. Silence falls. You take a deep breath. You grab your jacket. You open the hatch. The air smells like ozone. You walk down the ramp. The client is there. He smiles. You hand him the box. He signs the pad. The credits transfer. Job done. You walk to a bar. You order a drink. You look out the window. You see your ship. It waits for you. It is a good ship. You pat the hull. You are ready for the next one. You are always ready. Because you are the courier. And the galaxy needs you. You finish your drink. You pay the tab. You walk out. The stars are shining. They are calling your name. You answer the call. You walk up the ramp. You close the hatch. You fly.